Welcome back to Trigger Point Tuesday. Today we're going to look at two areas that can sometimes be challenging to get to. And if you don't have our myofascial compression technique tools and all you have is a grid, we're going to show you how to get to it with the grid. So the first one, we're going to look at the Adductor Magnus. So we've talked about this a little bit in the past. Anytime the glutes become inhibited for any particular reason, which a lot of times they are, then one of the first muscles your body will typically recruit to make up for it is that big, strong adductor magnus right there behind that. Another one that typically comes into play, which we'll also address today, is the biceps femoris. That long head of the biceps femoris comes up to the hips, and then we have that nice little short head through here that can play a role in rotation of that foot, rotation of the knee. So, to get to the adductor magnus, let's take your grid. It's great if you have a bench or some sort of a table or something to use for a little bit of leverage. We're going to set it right on the edge and sit right down on top of it. Just like we're going to get to the hamstring, but then you're going to plant the foot and I want you to rotate into it. So if you notice here, I'm right on that ischial tuberosity, rotated in. So just behind those other adductors. Now from here, you'll probably feel a nice little tender spot. Hold, be sure you take a big deep breath in, and then get a little bit of movement. So first we're just going to roll nice and slow 5 times. There's 2, 3, it's probably pretty tender. There's 4 and 5. And now here we're going to get a little cross friction, some side to side motion. And the way we do that, I like to add some compression here and then rotate. 1, so my leg stays still, I'm rotating my pelvis. There's 2, 3, 2 more, 4, the last one here is 5. Perfect. Now to get to that short head of the biceps femoris, we're just going to slide back. I'm going to put this right above the knee, right where those hamstrings are. I like to build a little extra compression here and rotate my foot so I'm externally rotating the leg slightly to get to that short head of the biceps femoris. Once I build the compression there, extend the leg 5 times. 1, be sure you're breathing. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, last one here, 5, and now for cross friction here, I'm just going to rotate. There's 1, keep that compression, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. You can repeat each of those 2 to 3 times as needed. So, a little bit for that adductor magnus, a little bit for the short head of the biceps femoris, and remember, stay hydrated, especially if you're out in this heat, and we'll see you next week for Trigger Point Tuesday.